Hello guys, it's your boy KP. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be reacting to Arsenal's 0-0 draw at the Etihad away at Man City. A proud performance, a defensive masterclass if such, and a game where I feel like we finally, despite not getting the win, have changed the narrative around Arsenal against big teams, Arsenal in big games. And when we've gone to Man City, got ourselves absolutely smoked, where we've gone there and they actually struggle to play against us. You saw Bernardo's interview, you saw Pep's interview. But before we get into this reaction, could I ask if you just please hit the subscribe button down below. If you're new or you're returning and you forgot to hit the subscribe button or subscribe to my channel, please subscribe down below. Smash the like button, please, really helps the engagement with the channel. And comment down below your thoughts. How did you feel about the game? If you're an Arsenal fan, are you happy with the point? Are you disappointed? Did you want us to win? City fans, are you happy with the point? Are you happy with how the game played? Did you expect it? And neutral fans, if you're here, I know you guys are bored, so shut up. Anyways, let's get into this video. Big shout outs to my centre backs. Saliba and Gabriel were immense, were a different class, and constantly when it's like they love playing against Haaland. I feel like they love playing against these big, powerful strikers who want to, make it a game about wrestling and who's stronger. And come on, man, these men are stronger than you. They're faster than you. On the ball, they're composed. They stay focused. If it's aerially, they win all their headers. They get the blocks in. Like, long are the days where we had these crap centre backs who were getting destroyed by when we go to Bolton and Everton away with a couple guys pulling their shirts and they can't do nothing. Or sometimes I have to get a flashback of that Hazard get a goal at Stamford Bridge and Coquelin was spinning and Mustafi in and out. Those days are gone. Those days are gone. Don't get me wrong, these guys probably still make mistakes, but they're gone. Monstrous performance. Big shout out to the whole team. Our defensive shape of when we wanted to press high against City, man to man, or that type of press, to when they beat our press and we had to get back into a low block, mid block, tight space, 4-4-2 compact shape. It was lovely. We let City let their fullbacks out wide have the ball. They wanted to cross it, we'll deal with it. There was no space in the pockets for them to do the little 1-2s and stuff. We said nah. And you have to do that when you play a team like City. We're at the crunch time business end of the season, where they're going to want to play football. They're going to want to make chances. They're going to win games. And they could smell blood in the team. They're going to take it. Not to say that we couldn't have imposed ourselves, but it's like, what is it worth going the risk? Like, it's like boxers, no fights. If you know a boxer has a strong punch, he has, you're not going to just be going there all swinging. You're going to have to be a bit tactical compared to when you play a boxer that doesn't have good defense or he isn't as strong. You got to approach it differently. When you get to the top end, like for example, when playing Champions League and playing certain teams, you have to know how to approach it. There's going to be some teams we're going to have to be a bit defensive, pick our moments, not give them anything. There's going to be some teams that we can squeeze them because they might want to give us the ball. It's all about different. It's all different. Obviously, when you're playing majority of the lower teams, you're going to have the ball, like you're going to have possession, you're going to have territory. But when you're playing bigger teams, you have to give them respect. They have players that can hurt you. They have managers who know how to outthink you. You saw City's build up where Kovacic is dropping left centre back, Guardiola's pushing all the way deep. Akanji, then we could lose when he came on, was inverting the right back. Rodri was kind of playing in the centre back, and it was difficult for us to kind of man-to-man press because a couple passes, there's a lot of space in the middle for De Bruyne and Foden, and we're at their mercy. So I'm happy with how we approached the game. We had moments, especially in the first half, where we could have easily got a goal. Jesus had a few strikes, notably the first one from Ben White, lovely cross, lovely build-up. Our counter-pressing was good in this game, at least in the first half. We won the ball high a lot and made a few chances from that. Defensively, we defended our box excellently. You could tell Raya was a bit shaky sometimes his build up, like because he didn't know whether to hold it to play short or to go long. I didn't mind what we did. We went long every time, tried to knock down second balls. It's about getting the result. I said it's the business end of the season, and not really once throughout that game did I feel like, oh, the City might score, City might win. Big shout out to our wingers. I think they put in a shift. Obviously, Saka could have done way better going forward, but in a game where they're doing the shift, going back, man-to-man pressing and running back into shape, having to drop back to defend crosses, like you have to respect our team. Havertz and Odegaard played well. Rice in the middle was strong. I think Kivior kind of struggled a bit. I feel like Bernardo got a couple moments over him and it probably knocked his confidence and increased his confidence. You could see when Doku came on, Atete was like, nah, get Tomiyasu on, because I can't lie, Doku would have flogged Kivior. Ben White did well. I think the whole team did well, man. Man City as well, I got a shout out to them. Their press, their ability, Rodri on the ball, Kovacic, they played well, had good games. They probably had the best chance of the game with that Ake header, shoulder type thing. If he had definitely got his head on it, I think that's a goal. But luckily he didn't. And bar that, they didn't really have any other chance. That chance that Haaland kind of fluffed, it wasn't really a chance. The angle was tight. Raya done well to kind of make himself big. They didn't really do nothing. Like, we had that moment in the second half. Trossard, if he could have squared it to Martinelli, could he have got a good chance or a better chance than what he did? Jesus, the Saka across the goal. If he had a taller striker or more instinctive 9, do you know what I mean? Maybe next season in the summer, which is why I can understand when we go back and forth. And I'm like, oh, we might not need a striker, where we definitely do. At least a decisive attacking, goal scoring type player in it. But yeah, I'm proud of us, man. We've been going to Etihad for, I think it's like 7 years, getting smashed, conceding at least 3 goals minimum. And now we play them and they can't even get a shot on goal. They can't even score. I think it's the first time they ain't scored in 57 games. Like, obviously, yeah, we didn't cause them a loss, but this was a huge result. Like, if you're looking at teams like Real Madrid, Bayern have come there, Liverpool, they've got absolutely smoked, and Arsenal have gone there and strapped them. Do you know what I mean? It wasn't a back and forth game where, we held on to we defended deep and we let them have the ball, but we wasn't holding on to a draw, right? Do you know what I mean? It wasn't there, they weren't peppering our goal, they wasn't unlucky with missed chances. Do you know what I mean? I feel like it was a great tactical performance. We tried to win in moments, we didn't get our moments, we take our point, we move. 4 points from City, 4 points from Liverpool. Imagine me saying this 2 years ago. Beat them in our home games, go away from them, and we're disappointed that we didn't even win. We were disappointed that we got a draw. We've come a long way. 9 games left in the season. I think I said if we won, we'll be favourites and probably going to win the league. I'm not saying we don't win the league now, but I don't put us favourites because we didn't win. Liverpool won their game against Brighton and they're 2 points above us. But I feel like we've definitely given ourselves huge foundations going into these games. To fear no one, to go to any of these grounds, Tottenham away, Old Trafford. When Chelsea face us, don't fear them, but you know what I mean? Villa. That it doesn't matter what threats they have, what form they're in. We went to City, we strapped them. We beat City before, we beat Liverpool. Let's go and handle our business. Hopefully Liverpool and City drop points. I know they've got a couple games. Liverpool still got to go to Old Trafford. City got Villa in the next game. But do you know what I mean? We got to just hope that we handle our business and one of them mess up. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm just happy overall. I'm proud of Mikel. He's come a long way. He's seen us multiple times get smashed against Man City, and you can see how we've evolved now to where we've matched up against them physically, tactically, and just tech-wise, man. And long may it continue. We've got the Luton game on, I think it's Wednesday, so I will be previewing that game. Maybe a few rotations. Saka came off a bit. Apparently he was fatigued, but he's probably his first game back from an injury. He ran a defensive performance. He came off injured. I don't think anyone else came out that game unscathed, so happy. I think one thing I did realise, maybe if Partey did start, could it have been different when he came on? He had a couple line-breaking passes, a bit of composure, that nous to open up the space. But obviously, easier said than done. Going forward, does he come into the team now? I think he might do. Save Jorginho for those peak Champions League games and away games, but for the rest of the games, let's get Partey in. Let's get our dominance in, man. But I'm happy with the result. Wanted us to win, but I'm happy that we've taken points against our rivals and we've held our own. We've held serve. Now, let's just make sure we handle business in our next couple of games and make sure we end the season strong and hopefully end with the title or the Champions League trophy. It's been your boy KP. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Please subscribe, like down below, comment your thoughts, and we'll speak soon.